Welcome everybody, it's us, we're live. We're still here, believe it or not, so hope you didn't go nowhere, because if you did, that'd be bad. We are Shatter Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shatter Dawn every Tuesday night. This is Group Dose. So we'll have lots of excitement and fun. We call ourselves... Amy, would you like to do the honors for this group name?
Monstrous X.
There it goes. Monstrous X. An unfortunate name that happened. But, so we're here. We're excited.
Only because someone made it dirty.
Yeah, it was fine until the very final moments, and then it suddenly wasn't fine.
I gotta figure that out.
If you just say it fast and loud.
Or sentence structure.
Yeah, sentence structure.
Nice. I gotcha.
Monstrous X.
Yep.
Yes.
So, we got a fun show tonight, fun cast. Ray is not here right now. He is MIA. I hope he's fine. Hopefully he'll jump in a moment. He's just running late, but definitely he's part of this group. So if you listen to last week's episode or last group's episode, it was he put a window in a home unintentionally during combat. So it's fun. So we have tonight with us Syrinx, played by Alan.
Hey.
And then we have Stella, played by Amy. She sips her beverage eloquently.
It jokes on it a little.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Thanks.
And tonight we have Jacques, played by Dion.
Hello everyone, I am Jacques the Tradesman.
We are in for an exciting piece of adventure tonight. So, let's recap from last episode, shall we? A group of adventurers, seemingly caught in a bad situation, were left outside in the cold as a swarm of huge, dog-sized spiders basically went ham on anything living or dead, trying to eat it and destroy it. And so as well, look who we have here.
It happened.
Before we finish doing our recap, let's go ahead and finalize our character intros. We have Ray, are you good? Can you hear Ray? Are you heard? Can you be heard?
Okay.
Okay, we have Raymond, played by Ray. And so you want to say hey Ray while you're getting set?
Hey Ray.
There we go, here he is. So to recap from last episode, the group Monstrous X fought some spiders, and then having survived to the surprise of the guard in charge of making sure the town is safe, were drafted into the guard. And so now they are official operatives of the city of Claeg. And so, as part of that, they are given a home to live in the city. And so before we get going too far, we're going to go ahead and look at Jacques. So Jacques, you've been in the city about, let's call it 2 weeks. What has your last 2 weeks been like? Why don't you tell us what you've experienced?
I've been doing the standard tasks of soldiering about, polishing my armor and keeping things status quo, doing my patrols, hanging out with the boys in the pub, and telling a yarn or two while I drink.
It's wonderful. And so, as part of your journey, having met with some of the guard leadership, you were sent to work with Zebetath the Seer. And so, what has that experience been like for you?
Oh, it's been quite wonderful. Everybody's been quite welcoming to me. It was explained to them how I am a great hero. I'm really a tradesman that has ended up doing wonderful things. I'm quite handy with the sword, and I put that to good use. And everybody's been very accepting of me, and I've been able to do my job quite well here, actually.
And so, Zebetath has called you down from your quarters in the healer's tower, kind of, combat medic area, basically. And so Zebetath, a towering Dargoth in heavy Dargothian plate mail, lumbers over you and looks down at you and says,
Jacques, you have been a blessing to this infirmary. You've taught me so much about what it means to heal others, not only their physical ailments, but their emotional and spiritual needs as well. I thank you for your time. You truly are the most famous hero I have ever met. And I'm so thankful to have known you for this brief time. Now, you see, as part of your tasks, you've been moved from my jurisdiction to a new group. You'll be following them around in the field. They are a group now known as Monstrous X. So, I must bid you farewell, my dearest compatriot. You have taught me so much about what it means to be me.
Very well. I look forward to meeting Monstrous X. It sounds also ominous. And I hope you are well.
I will be. I will remember the teachings that you gave me. And now you must go to the north, out towards the tavern. There's a small stalagmite home that they have moved into as part of their new stead. So take care of yourself. Dear Jock, I truly will miss you.
I will miss you too. I'm trying to hold back the tears.
So you depart. You have literally been there for 4 days.
Yeah.
Just making sure everyone in the audience knows.
just trying to reflect his mood, essentially.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move you over to the doorway now. Now, as you approach, the rest of the group, Stella, Serix, Raymond, you all have moved into this small stalagmite home as part of your contract, basically, with the Claeg guardsmen. And so you've spent the last week or so moving into this place. It's small. It's definitely small, but it is your own. It's not an in-room Serix. It's not living literally in a small, shallow cavern area next to some other guy's shallow cavern bed, Stella. Raymond, it's not literally the streets where you just decide to hunker down and sleep on your own.
I was gonna say it wasn't gonna take Stella that long to move in. She just probably had a backpack and just be like, "Sweet,
finally."
Nice."
What about Charlene?
Charlene is still at
what
the...
accommodations did she get? I made sure she could come with us.
So Charlene is still at the stable. Somehow you work your way into schmoozing the innkeep, the inn owner, the tavern owner. So now he lets her hang out. Charlene is your horse, correct, Serix?
She
donkey,
is
if I remember.
My ass, my donkey.
That's what it was. I forgot about that. So, what has the last week been like for Stella, Serix, and Raymond?
Just a quick side note. Is there supposed to be something on Roll20? Because all I have is black.
That's correct.
There,
That's all we have.
I wasn't sure if there was.
We're
actual map.
blindfolded.
Oh, guys.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I wanna personally apologize. I forgot to move everyone over to the correct thing. Now you all should be able to see one another.
Hey, we can see.
Yep. And if that ever
Okay.
happens, feel free to type it in the Roll20 chat. And
Okay.
yeah.
I wasn't. I wasn't sure.
So looking
I
at
thought
these
it was
small.
just me.
Oh, sorry.
I thought so. I thought it was just me too. I'm just like, I don't know. So I refreshed it a bunch of times, and I'm like,
Yeah, sorry about that. Totally my bad.
I'd say it's been a lot of moving around, getting some furnishing, so we're not living like animals.
So
I feel like you were just staring at Stella when you said that.
Not naming names, but I might have been staring someone down.
So, Serix, you've had time to furnish your room in this small home. You have procured yourself a small chest and a sad chair.
Perfect. My favorite place to sit. It's the saddest of chairs. It's what I'm used to.
Stella, have you decorated and come to your accommodations?
I feel like she would have taken a lot of naps, eaten a lot of meals, and just meditated occasionally. Lots of incense. It's probably to the point where it's probably obnoxious, but she doesn't really care.
Always have Ray put in a window.
Yeah. Skylight.
There you go.
Oh, it's no.
So, what about Raymond? What has his week looked like?
Does
my
it fit?
my chunk of the domicile looks like a frat house that hasn't been cleaned in a decade. It's just there's everything everywhere,
There had to be
and
one.
all I've been doing
It
is
was destined.
sharpening my sword, which basically is just using another rock to break chips off of the rock sword so that it's sharp again.
I love that.
There's like razor sharp bits of like shale stone just laying everywhere from sharpening my blade.
Like on the floor.
Yeah.
Smash
everywhere.
rock with other rock make sharp.
Make a good kill, Cookie.
So, you have received a letter from who has been your group's handler. Basically, you guys.
I don't like that.
You guys report. Great. Monstrous X.
And we have a handler.
Yeah. So the person in charge of your group is named Lieutenant Orbo. And so you've received a letter from Lieutenant Orbo. And it simply states, a new recruit, a famous local hero, is being assigned to your team. Be prepared to greet him and prepare accommodations for him. He will arrive today.
Whoa. That was awful
I'm
short
gonna-
notice, I feel like.
I'm going to start moving some of the shale into whatever spare area there is.
I'm using that.
We've got to prepare for the new arrival.
Are you pregnant?
Why would you ask me that?
What new arrival are you speaking of?
Can you not read? Are you illiterate?
What is read?
I'm gonna just throw the letter his way. You figure it out.
Letters!
Would assume that it's a fear of getting paper cuts.
In my tribe, no one writes. If you write, it is to take the words from your brain and put them into paper.
I'll leave this to you. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Ray Mahan, you realize that that's what a book is, right? Someone had a thought, wrote it down.
And then they
voila.
died.
Some, yeah, but not all
Exactly.
of them. Not all of them.
I'm gonna step on the scroll repeatedly.
Do that. What that? She goes and grabs the scroll and just like... I'll read it to you.
What are we naming the baby?
Who's having a baby?
Cyrus.
You know, he
Big
did
man.
look a little bloated.
I'll
I'm gonna poke his belly.
Hey, we don't do that.
Did you just go? Did I hear that right?
I'm not confirming or denying. I'm just letting it ride.
So, it's from the door in the home leading to the outside area. Let me specify for fear of...
I thought the woodpecker was back.
Oh, Woody, I love that guy. Which way's the door?
I'm gonna go hide next to the door with my
Okay.
sword at the ready.
Oh,
All right.
I
So
think I
when
found
somebody walks in, I can just liberate their
there it
head
is.
from their body.
That-
Okay.
I just go that way. Go tend to your baby.
Best.
I shall
Stella-
build a crib of stones.
You know
He
that would
starts
be
picking up
absolutely
the
lovely.
shale shards from the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Like, I'll squat down trying to put shale bits together to make a crib.
Okay.
Awesome.
You hear another knock at the door again.
Yeah, Stella will go and answer it.
Okay. The door creaks open, and in front of you stands Jacques. How would you describe yourself?
I am a fairly well-dressed, swashbuckling-looking type. I have my handy-dandy long sword at my hip and a smile on my face.
What? There, can I help you?
Yes. I was sent here to assist with Monstrous X, a daring group of individuals that supposedly live here. I would assume that you're one.
Yes, I am Stella. You must be the new recruit that was mentioned in this letter. Raymond!
Stella! Is that the cookie girl?
You're not the cookie girl by any chance, right?
I am
She's
not.
looking at Jet.
I am not a girl. I am Jacques the tradesman, master swordsman.
No cookies.
Well, actually, I should say expert swordsman.
Well, come on in and meet the rest of the group. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and just to let you know, everyone's a bit weird.
I heard that.
I'm not.
No,
one
you
to
didn't. Go
judge.
back to your baby.
I don't really meddle in
There
those
is no
affairs,
baby.
and, it'll
Then
be
why
fine.
am I building a crib?
So I
tell me.
enter the domicile.
Okay.
That's all Jacques can do.
So as you enter, you look around at what can only be described as a barren home. There is a table with 3 chairs. As soon as you enter, there's a room to your right with a sad chair in it. Looking to the left, you can see a room that has a rug littered with shards of broken shale and rock that appears to be very pointy. I don't know. Your immediate thought was someone laid caltrops down to try and prevent someone walking into the room. you are greeted by the people you were just speaking to. So, Raymond, how would you describe yourself?
So basically, Raymond is a 14-foot Dargoth that is sports some very light features of dragon scale and things of that nature. But all in all, he just looks extremely primitive, and he's got a great sword that's made out of shale stone that's basically just been broken off to be super sharp. That's really all there is to him. He appears to be making some sort of container out of razor sharp shale leftovers.
Looking to your right, you see Syrinx. How would you describe yourself?
I am just your average height Alarizen. I am fairly overweight and a very gruff, balding man with a wooden dagger on my head.
It is to note the wooden dagger is sheathed.
Okay, so I don't know that it's a wooden dagger.
To know.
No, it's very obviously a wooden dagger. like the sheath is not a full sheath. It's like one of the, like, you know how some great swords, like the one in The Witcher, where it just like covers the blade a little bit. That's what he's working with. So there's a wooden dagger with basically a cell phone carrier that it's stuck into.
See, I was
what race did you say you were?
Full-on rubber band.
He's Alarizen?
Rubber band on the belt. Yeah,
he's
Okay.
Alarizen.
All right.
And then the person you were speaking to a moment ago as you entered is Stella. And how would you describe yourself, Stella?
Stella is a 6-foot cat humanoid. Ilrias.
Yep.
Ilrias. I got it. It's a black fur, long tail. Very like she's traveled. She looks like she's traveled a lot. She's basically. Oh my gosh, brain fart. I basically
somebody light a match.
I know. She's very monk-esque in terms of her attire. Yeah.
There you go.
Soft and cuddly.
So
I don't see anything odd about this group at all. You guys seem to know what you're about.
Sure. We only
So
met
what
yesterday.
task? So what tasks do you guys have at hand? I'm not exactly sure what type of assistance that you need. Again, expert swordsman.
We're preparing for a baby.
You know, I have dabbled in a maternity ward at one point in my life. I can help with the baby. Who's having a baby?
It's okay. He lost the baby. But he's okay. He's just gonna. I don't. This was just really no.
I just need to lie
On a
down.
mission to find the baby.
You know what? I think the baby went to market.
Oh, I see.
Along with the piggies.
Is this one of those improv? Are we doing improv?
Sure.
I love improv.
Stella will go get the door again.
So Stella opens the door, and a very not as large as Raymond, but another large Dargoth stands before you. He bears the insignia of the Claeg Guard, and you have only met him once, but you recognize this as Lieutenant Orbo. He just stares at you.
Cousin
Come on
to
in.
one Kevin Sorbo.
He kind of walks in. It is very cramped. This is not a large space.
Actually, you know what? Let's go outside. It's a beautiful day.
Let's take this outside.
Yes,
So-
let's.
He backs up a little bit, and you guys walk down. And so as you exit your home, Lieutenant Orbo says, "Help!" And you know that to mean fall in, get in line, that type of thing.
We scramble around each other like, okay,
Well, if it's not my favorite group, Monstrous X. Now, let's see. I see you've met Jacques, is that correct?
Yes, just 2 seconds before you came knocking.
Good. Have you, you've introduced each other. You all know each other enough to where you can kind of start on the mission I have for you.
I introduced myself. I don't believe the rest of them did.
Oh, we've done improv together at this point. I think we know plenty about each other.
I wouldn't like to put on...
He's been here the whole time.
No, he arrived today. Huh?
He was here for the important parts.
Fine. Well, listen up, you motley crew. I have quite the mission. This one's actually been given to us by Lord Radna himself, so you're going to want to complete this or you'll die, is pretty much the gist of it, so. Makes sense? Any questions?
I like options.
You haven't told us what it is.
Well...
This isn't very informative.
No,
we're taking a step backwards here.
Yes, I understand that, but do you understand the gravity of the mission I'm about to give you is what I'm asking, son.
So
absolutely. We completely grasp the situation at hand. Yes.
That's what I like to hear, Jacques. So, let's get this puppy rolling, shall we? So,
you're rolling puppies?
I enjoy puppies. Yes, Stella, exactly.
First the baby, now the puppies. Can it get any worse?
Well, it depends on how the rest of this conversation goes, I suppose. So, listen. There's a shopkeep here in the tavern district. His name's Zilks. And he's a small individual, but he runs quite the shop. Now, there are 2 shopkeeps here over by the garrison district. It's kind of the tunnel system leading that way. So make sure you find Zilks. When you do, you're going to want to retrieve a small piece of a broken mirror for Lord Radna, okay? Now, if you can't do that, like I said, your lives are forfeit, so you will be immediately killed.
That seems a bit excessive, don't you think?
A little bit, but this is an important mission to him, and if you can't retrieve a shard of a mirror, then you probably don't have much use here in this city anyhow.
What's so important about the mirror?
It's not my job to ask questions, son. It's my job to do what I've been told, and I expect the same from y'all.
I am quite familiar with soldiering.
Perfect. Well, if you head to the south and just round the infirmary, you'll find the shopkeeps again in the tunnel system leading to the garrison district. So, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to take care of some other business at the tavern, but I'll be back by the time you all should arrive. So, take care, take it easy, and remember, watch your back. This is an important mission. He just kind of storms off.
I don't like that guy.
Me either.
He definitely seems very uptight.
Do you know how much shards of glass we can find? He couldn't tell us anything more than a shard of glass.
Well, he said a piece of mirror, but we would get our instructions from the guy.
So then let's go to the guy. Stella starts heading south.
Yep. So, as you head
follow along.
Okay. As you head south, you see Nom the werewolf, a local regular. Everyone kind of knows Nom. He's just
Nom.
It's like that.
Okay.
So he's digging a hole basically. He's just like hanging out, enjoying himself.
How cliche.
Good morning, Nom.
He's like, and like keeps going.
Does anybody have a bone or something?
A what?
Like a bone, like
Those skeleton guys from the other day with the spiders, they could.
I'm fresh
I
out.
didn't grab one. We could have fun with this.
I have many bones.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any bones lying around.
Just roll a D100. Chat, let's roll a D100 from you guys as well. Exclamation point D100. Let's see what happens. Let's get one from Tofu specifically.
There we go. I'm having mental problems trying to find it.
You're good.
Is it at symbol, right?
Oh, no.
Roll space.
It's slash roll space.
1D100.
Yep. 33 in
without
chat.
any
66 from Sarek. Sarek, you find a bone on the ground from when those giant spiders killed people the other day.
All right, cool. Nom, over here, Nom. Look at the bone. Look, hey, get it.
And he just goes tearing through the tavern district to try and find it.
Was that the puppy we were supposed to find?
Yes,
He's
that
a
was
little big for a puppy.
that was the puppy. You see, he was rolling around, but we used the bone to stop it.
You have not written many things, I can tell, Cyrus.
No, I have not.
I like that
One
he's
day we
introduced
will teach
himself
you
as
to write.
Sarix, and you just keep calling him Cyrus, and he keeps letting you.
At this point, I don't think if I correct him that it's going to change anything.
That's what I picked up on.
It's one of those like, oh, I met this guy and I'm sure his name is this, so I'm just going to keep calling him this.
Yeah. So as you descend the stairway from the area where your home is into basically the entry into some of the cavern systems that lead you around the city of Claeg, you noticed 5 what look like child Dargoths. So they're very...
Babies.
Yeah, baby Dargoth. For those of you playing at home, I would describe them as 5-foot tall goblins. For those of us in the world, in Erethe, they are little Dargoths. So, they kind of appear
like a
to be
band.
like talking, like chattering with one another. What do you guys do?
Well, they're not, I guess. Does anybody remember the name of the guy that we're supposed to talk to and get the mirror for?
Zenith.
Zilix.
Could you repeat that one more time? Zilks. Maybe we can ask these children where we can find Zilks. Hey, wait, what's that over there? Hello, children?
So, you're walking up to them, Jacques?
Yes.
Yes, and Stella will be right there.
Okay.
I'm going to as well, but I'll hang back a little.
Okay, so as you approach, they all kind of turn to you simultaneously and just like hunker down. They are very clearly on guard. What do you say?
You look like a bunch of fine lads. You wouldn't happen to know where we could find Zilks? Or perhaps you've seen some small shiny object that's that you can see your reflection in.
Bibson, yes. Zilks, is that who you wish to see? Or maybe you want to see the other one?
Yes.
You got things and then we seize the shiny?
Yes.
Raymond!
What?
Can you translate?
No.
Let me introduce us. I'm Bib.
I'm Gob.
I'm Cat. I'm Lab.
And I'm Ga.
Oh wow, you are an excellent bunch. Indeed. What do you guys like to do for fun? Any particular games you play?
We play this one game. It's so much fun. We take things from people and then kill them.
Excellent! I want to play.
Do you want to be the ones like us, or do you want to be the dead?
I want to kill people.
Yes, it's fun game.
All right,
Let's skip the stealing.
Can you show me the shiny?
We should do the stealing part.
You have the shiny. We takes the shiny.
Ooh, you protects the shiny?
No, we
Whoa.
takes. We kills, we stabs, we takes the shiny.
You're precious?
Yeah.
Well, given this game that you like to play, I'm sort of in a mood to play said game too. Only I don't have the shiny, so I guess it's my job to take the shiny? Is that how this game works?
Yes. If you don't have the shiny, you have to get the shiny.
And you have the shiny.
No, it doesn't. Why would you say that? She's not going to stab me or gobble cat or lobster.
Wait, who has the shiny? So neither of you five have the shiny. So show me who has the shiny. Take me to the shiny.
We don't know. We just stand here until we sees the shiny, and then we stabs, we kills, we takes.
Oh, actually, do I see anything like right here? Is there anything going on here, or is that just an illusion of my eyes? Is there like a shiny thing right here?
That's one of the spiderweb holes that some of the spiders came out of.
Ah, all right. I just wasn't sure if I was missing an Easter egg or something. Well, if you happen to find a shiny that has the ability to see yourself in, you let me know. You wouldn't happen to know where Zilks is, would you?
We'll let you know. We'll text, and then we'll show you. Zilks is to the south. Go through the cave, take a right before the place with the spells, and keep going.
Okay.
Just with the spells.
South, but it looks like we've come to an end to south at this point.
No, through the cave. Go through the cave.
It's okay.
Oh,
Just
the
out
one
of
over
curiosity, do I see a cave here? Like where's?
It's the
Oh,
one
I
that you
see
guys are
here.
walking through now. Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
So you guys,
Jack, that was well done. Glad to have you aboard. I would have just
Your
started
mouth is
stabbing
twitching.
myself.
Okay, yes, I'm glad I was here to prevent you from stabbing yourself.
so you see
Yes.
a very clear sign that says "To the Mages Asylum," straight ahead. But then you see a right-hand turn in this cavern, which Jacques, you've come from this area before. The infirmary is to the right.
Ah, I see. And I can't remember. Are we going to the infirmary?
Past the infirmary.
Okay, then we will go to the right,
Cool.
past the infirmary.
So you guys head this direction to the south,
Okay.
past the infirmary.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
I thought I had to get to the infirmary and then go past the infirmary.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were
So
Branching
buckle up.
before
We're
the
fast
infirmary.
Let's know our
traveling.
left from our right.
Yeah. So.
Goodness, it's too quick. My epilepsy.
I get motion sick.
So
Whoa.
you guys arrive here, and as you arrive, this is a key juncture in the area leading to the garrison district. This is effectively a bunch of common spaces that people can set up shops in. They can just duel. Businesses pop up and just sell stuff. Sometimes there are people just slinging food, cooking food, making money that way. It's basically an area that you can pay to own a part of, or you can just set up on the fly and kind of whatever you want to do there. So there's not a lot of rules in Claeg when it comes down to it. So as long as someone can defend themselves or protect their belongings or things, they're pretty much good to go. So as you enter, you see an ice elemental and an ice Kellementok and a fire Kellementok, and they're apparently having a heated discussion, pun intended, but they're being pretty chill about it.
And what is this discussion about? Did we overhear part of it?
Basically, they're arguing which elemental type is better.
I see. And have you guys considered steam?
They both look at you and just like shake their heads.
Oh, that's a good type. Steam, you see. So I'm assuming that you are for ice and you are for fire, but steam is much better. You guys should hug.
They look at each other, they look at you, and they just leave.
Well, can't win them all.
No.
Everyone knows Dargoth is the best element.
I guess we shall go. Let's go south, shall we?
Shall we?
So you head south,
We shall.
and as you're passing by some of the corridors, you see tables and chairs set up and things in some smaller rooms, clearly some different areas that, again, people are more than welcome to if they want to set up shop, to do all those things. So you keep rolling.
Worst convention ever.
Yep. Now, as you pass by a corridor leading to your left, it leads to the garrison district. So you know you're in the right area, but you're not supposed to go to the garrison district.
Okay.
That's
So-
Mr. Garrison.
Turning the corner, you look down the hall to your right, and you can see a small basilican, like a young basilican, basically, has set up shop here in this area.
Hello, sir.
Location.
You wouldn't happen to know where we could find Zilks, would you?
Why, of course I can tell you where to find Zilks. For you see, he is me.
Excellent. We were told that you would like us to retrieve a fragment of a mirror, I believe it was.
Oh, no. I have a mirror fragment that I found. I will happily sell it to you.
And how much
like
would you
it?
sell? How much would you sell us this mirror fragment for?
Well, you are not the first to come to me to try and buy it, so let us say 3,000 gold coins.
Oh, what a wonderful price point that you have there. It's way too high, though. I can see why you said it, but unfortunately, I just don't think that that'll work for us. I believe since it's a fragment, it's broken, and therefore more useless than it was when it was intact. As such, broken mirror shards should be about 5 gold.
While I see your point, no. You see, this mirror does not reflect what it seems. There is something within.
Ooh, that should easily double its value to 10 gold.
It's cute you think this rare artifact, brimming with potency, would be worth so little.
Brimming with potency, may I take a look to see the potent nature of this?
But of course,
He kind of goes back for a minute and comes out with a small, like, desktop chest, basically. He opens it very slowly and brings out basically a folded up cloth. As he does so, he sets it down. Thanks, Tofu. He sets it down and opens it, and you can see in it that this shard of glass, it's, size of your hand maybe. As you look into it, it does not reflect yourself. Looking into it, it appears to be like a chunk of stone almost is in there. And as you kind of move the mirror shard around, it seems to move with it like you're moving something within it, Like if you've ever had one of those marble games where you're trying to go through the maze, it feels like that a little bit.
Oh, quite interesting, actually. I see. So, can I make a roll here to see if my character remembers whether or not we're supposed to retrieve this from him, I'm assuming, and not for him, obviously, since he's holding it. Just want to make sure. All right. Well, it seems to me that I have verified his location, and at this point, it's just a matter of separating Zilks from his treasure here. So I will draw my sword unless anybody here has the appropriate money.
Are you stating this plainly in front of everybody?
No. I'm looking around to see if anybody's touching purses or anything like. Does anybody even look like they have a coin purse that could hold said amount of money?
I'm gonna get in.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna get involved here.
Okay.
I've been staying a little back here on the screen. If you can see. Now I'm gonna go ahead and walk up to them. Zilks, it's good to see you. How's business going?
Ferrex, my friend, you have been such a blessing to this business, to these financial gains. Business has been well, as your coin purse can attest.
Oh, it certainly can, and I'm glad I could help you get started, and we're only gonna get bigger from here.
I agree, my friend, I agree.
In fact,
I did not know you wished to see this piece of sharded mirror.
Oh, I came to take a look at that, but more to get it away from you. Or if you hold on to it, our business is gonna go down. The Lord is looking for that, and he's willing to kill anyone keeping it away from him.
What the heck, Ray? For those of you watching,
What did I just miss?
Ray made a chat and roll 20. Here, I'll just press a roll so that everyone looking can then actually see what that text reads. If you go full screen and zoom in, you can enjoy that. That's for anyone watching. For the listeners, I am not going to say what it says. So,
just saying.
Yeah.
It's just, oh yeah.
Why do you think I'm in business with him?
Oh no!
It's all a play.
So,
Why must you take it from me? I have a buyer right here. He was about to pay 3,000 gold coins for it.
Ah, my friend, he was about to kill you for it. He's been with me since this morning.
But you've been with me for much longer.
That's why I'm trying to save your life here.
he points at you, Jacques.
You would honestly kill me for this piece of glass.
I draw my sword. I do a couple of katas in performance.
Oh my good! Roll a performance check.
Now all of a sudden it's just a piece of glass.
Well, before his life wasn't on the line, so yes. Now it's
now
just a
he's
piece
trying
of
to
glass.
downplay it. Yeah.
There you go. 1 second. Let me
All good.
pull up my character sheet. I
Full
think it's just
disclosure,
+5.
you're rolling against Tofu's 99, so I hope it's good.
What?
100.
Tofu, what are you trying to do to me?
Make you look like a full 82. So you perform expertly. There's nothing wrong with your performance, but he's just not impressed.
My brother could perform such tricks with the blade, and he is a lowly angle. He doesn't even have feet.
I try to scar the side of his face. I just take a quick swing at him.
Okay, roll an attack. I really hope this is another 82. You hit. You scar his face a little bit. How much damage do you deal?
Well, I'm just trying to nick him, so we'll say a single point.
Okay.
You caught me! You actually... Search, do you believe this?
Will your brother do that?
All right, everybody calm down.
No, I will not calm down. He almost killed me.
I'm gonna brandish my dagger.
Serix pulls out a wooden dagger.
Everybody needs to cool off. I've killed hundreds with this.
Well, there's still the matter of separating Zilks from said, what did he call it, a piece of glass?
What was the roll of 8 for, Serix?
Just to test my luck.
What are you doing though?
Because I openly lied about killing 100 people.
Oh, gotcha.
I was going for
That's your speechcraft?
Okay, everyone roll
Lord.
speech.
Oh my god, nobody is gonna believe a thing you say.
Do you get a
you
plus?
should have just let it go.
Do you
I
have
got
speech?
I got a plus 21 on that.
Okay,
so it is a 30.
It's 29.
29.
Raymond, you absolutely believe it.
Because why not?
With a roll of
That
11.
makes sense.
You've seen this man in combat, and you...
Oh my, don't tell me I fell for it too.
Oh my gosh, no, you
It's
guys
third.
succeed by 1 point.
1 point.
No one's buying
Lord.
this. You know what?
Yeah,
Zilks is definitely not buying it.
Zilks is like, that is a wooden dagger. You can barely slice bread with it.
You would be surprised the materials you can use to kill someone.
Him I believe, you not so much.
But regardless, we're gonna need that piece of glass. How about you give it to us, and then give me some time, and we'll absorb your competition into the business. We'll have your competition working for you,
I like
making
that.
us both
Like that.
money.
All right, that is a good deal. If you can make that happen, I need to see it in the next 3 weeks. How many moons is that?
What do you
There
want?
is no sky here.
Oh.
We are in a cave. So time passes differently here? What?
I've been trying to deal with it all morning. I don't have an answer.
Today has been a terrible day. First words, and now there's no moon? And Syrinx is over here pregnant?
Hey, we lost the baby.
We're going to find it. My condolences.
Not you two. You should tell them about the puppies while you're at it.
The only good thing about today is Pretty Mouth joined Monstrous X.
It's Monster X, Raymond. X.
Monstrous X.
You're
X
adding
marks
a
the
few
spot, like
letters.
pirates. No, never mind.
I like the cat lady. You there. What is your name?
You can call me whatever you want, as long as you give me that shard.
Can I call you cat lady?
Anything but that.
Okay. I will call you Fazzle.
Sure. Glass, please.
For you, Fazzle, I will do anything.
And he gives you the piece of glass.
I thank you. She
He
takes
is the
it
only
and-
one that did not outright threaten me. You all, just terrible people. Terrible. Sir X, you're not that bad, but
I will point out, I did try to buy it from you.
you tried to kill me.
After you would not sell it to me for the appropriate amount of gold.
We're not getting into this again. You have it, leave. Just go.
Yeah, Stella, like, as soon as she gets the shard, she starts walking off.
3 weeks, Sir X, 3 weeks.
Before we walk away, make sure to send me a list of your competition.
He literally, he has an inkwell and a quill. He takes your hand and writes on it, and the only thing he writes is Kazilt.
All right.
Gesundheit.
Well, at least he can think it right.
Thank you, John. We appreciate everything you've done.
Who are you talking to? All right, so
Zilks.
fast travel
John
time.
Zilk's booth.
John Zilk's booth. All right, fast travel time.
Time does not exist down here.
There's just no moon.
That means there is no time.
Moon is time, and the time is money. All right, so you guys
Time
head
is
up.
illusion.
The money is the root of
Time
all
is
evil.
money,
So
friend.
therefore, the moon is evil.
Nailed it. All right, so you guys start
point.
heading back to your home.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Hey, make sure you guys have that shiny piece hidden. I don't want to have to murder kids.
Oh yeah, no, Stella has it like.
That makes one of us.
Cyrex, I am finding a newfound appreciation for you.
Blame it on the baby.
So, hormones
need a
are all over the place.
Blame it on the baby.
Blame it on the baby.
Sounds like something you find at a Walmart.
In the maternity section.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so as you go onward, you are about to enter the area where you know those child Dargoth were hanging out. What do you do?
I've got this.
Okay.
I'm
After
gonna
you.
run in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get over here. I'm gonna run in and grab the closest one and yeet them across the cavern.
What are you doing?
Raymond Smash!
I really hope the werewolf is back at this point.
Roll us a hand-to-hand attack and a stamina check.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god!
gotta see this.
Not the children!
So that's a
Eat this
31. It's a 31 for the hand-to-hand attack.
Okay, that
And then
lands.
you said stamina.
Uh-huh.
1d100. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. All in.
All right, so as you grab Ga, who is the closest child Dargoth, you hear "ha!" As you squeeze him, and then you yeet him as hard and fast as you possibly can. Are you aiming for distance or a wall?
Distance.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like right as it's about to happen. Like when I grab him
Yeah.
and we lock eyes, I'm just gonna like death stare and be like, this was my favorite game as a child.
So he travels a long distance. Now, accommodating for all the following rules, he takes 18 damage, knocking him unconscious.
Oh my god.
The others all look. Get some! And they just start swarming you as much as they possibly could. So,
right
everyone
as they're
roll
swarming,
initiative.
like
Oh,
right
my
as they're
Lord.
swarming, I'm gonna put my hand behind my back and just do like a wave, like go, go, go.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take his lead on that, and I'm gonna pretend the situation didn't happen and skirt past and
Whistling as he walks on through, like,
Yeah, no, Stella's.
what a lovely day in this
What
cavern.
am I? Leave.
I'm gonna join the fun.
Wait, who has the mirror?
Stella.
I do.
Stella.
Stella. Yeah, no, Stella's up with Jacques.
I keep an eye on anybody coming close to her. I don't want any sticky fingers picking her pockets as she goes past.
Okay.
Or into my fur. That's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You'll never get those mats out.
Let's see.
Let me roll initiative here.
Serix and Jacques, 81 for Jacques.
I need to
Serix,
change
79.
79 for me, yeah.
All right, so Cat goes first, the child Dargoth. It runs up to you and pulls out both of its daggers and tries to climb up you, puncturing your leg. And so does 80
That's
hit?
a crit.
Yeah. Does
Yep.
okay, so you take gosh, sorry. You take 4 damage on the first attack and 8 damage on the second attack.
Alrighty. Ow!
After that is Serix. I'm sorry, is Jacques.
Like I said, I mosey on past with Stella. I'm taking Raymond's suggestion here, and I'm like, kids, don't be too rough with them.
Okay. After Jacques' turn, it is now Serix.
All right. So, just because I'm new to this, I am gonna ask. Speechcraft in combat. All right. So, intimidating them to flee, is that an option?
Yes.
Okay. Then
Oh.
I'm going to just for the last time, go to your room and just go for the intimidation. 71.
Okay, let's get one roll in chat. The roll in chat will be for Cat, who just did damage. The rest of them, 28, 76, and 54. One of them withstands your intimidation check, and the one Tofu rolled for also withstands. And so
2 stay.
Yep. 2 of them like kind of fall. So Gob and Bib kind of start meandering off.
Wait, not too close to Stella. I pull Stella to the side. Sticky fingers.
Stella, I need a stealth check, sneak check from you. Shadow check, whatever it's called.
Okay. I did.
Chat, let's roll again.
How do I do the quick thing again? It's for.
In the chat box in roll 20, just
Yeah.
go up with the arrow key.
Thank you. I couldn't remember. I don't add anything to it, right? Because I don't have.
Correct.
All right. Okay. So yeah, 41 is.
All right, chat. Andrew specifically rolled a 79. So as you try and make sure it's covered, there's a glint, and Gob catches it in his peripheral vision.
Like, do I still have it on my person, or did he just see it?
He saw a shiny thing on your person.
Okay, but
He
I
doesn't
still
know.
have it.
Yeah, you still have it.
Okay.
and you can see him like looking at it, and then he like elbows his friend Bib, and then starts whispering to him, and then they take just a step towards you as part of them being intimidated by Serix. Serix, do you do anything else?
I push Stella behind me. I stand in front of her, and between her and the Gob and Bib, I draw my sword and I brandish a kata.
63.
Not so close, you youngsters.
Gob backs up. He like stops his motion and goes, but Bib's like, stop being afraid, and takes another step forward.
He's gonna make me stick him.
So after Serix's turn, it is Ray.
All right, so Cat and Lob are both like basically on me at this point, right?
Yeah, Lob hasn't taken his turn yet, but Cat has.
Right. So
Careful,
what I'm going to
sounds
do?
like they're going for the Monster X.
Since Cat is essentially grappling with me right now, do I see Bib heading towards Stella and Jacques?
Yes.
All right, come with me. We're going to run over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt, being the key word here, because, you know, they're Dargoth kids. I'm not really trying to kill them. I'm just trying to have some fun with them. So I'm going to try and grab Cat and use him to beat Bib.
I'm not trying to kill him. Pillow fight.
Roll a stamina check first. Chat, let's get a roll from you. That'll be +5 on whatever chat rolls for their stamina check.
Man, chat is vicious today.
For real.
Yeah.
Good.
99, 81, 79. At least it's going down.
Yeah, it's trending low. So that's a 48 from Ray. Let's see what chat comes back with. So
Yes.
17, you pick up Cat and you swing him against Bib. You may now make a light melee attack using Bib as your, or using Cat as your weapon.
Oh, that's right. You're a full-grown Dargoth. I'm like, why is that a light?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take some points into light melee. I see. Okay, so it'll be a flat roll. Here we go. 24.
All right, so here's what happens. You roll your 24, which is a hit against Bib. Patofu redeems a potency flux on Cat, so let me go ahead and take one of the potency fluxes off Tofu's freebie list.
Do you see what the?
You have just murdered a child.
As you swing Cat,
Maybe even two.
as hard as you can against Bib,
Yeah, you're right.
Bib turns into a red mist as you swing through Bib, deleting him from existence using Cat as your weapon. There isn't even like blood spray on the floor. Literally, it's like Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope, just suddenly nothing. But you do notice a red vaporous spirit energy kind of still sitting in the air a little bit.
Ooh, it's a Lamkai.
There we go. So Bib is now way dead. Stella, it is now your turn.
Stella's a
Best
dumb
weapon ever!
Oh God. Really not wanting to be a part of child murder.
It doesn't count their Lamkai.
Okay.
Lamkai are demon-possessed children. They're not actually children. They're actually immortal souls.
Cool. Yeah, she's gonna try and get the. She's got a GTFO.
There you go.
Okay.
You guys seem like you have this under control. I'm gonna take this over to the lieutenant.
Good call.
Start heading towards the tavern district, and just kind of keep looks back once, and just kind of chills, and then just takes off.
You're fast walking, like someone's tailing you.
Yep.
Love it. Lob is up next. Lob, seeing his best friend Bib being completely and utterly vaporized by this giant unwieldy Dargoth, looks at you, Syrinx, and says, "You man!" And runs up to Raymond and pulls out his daggers and starts trying to climb him.
Oh, please, no crits.
49 and 25, Ray.
Those both hit.
All right, you take
Wait, the 25 should hit, right?
He's a Dargoth.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't get the plus 20
They get 10.
bonus?
We take a negative 15, is it?
I think it's negative 10 to your base armor.
Yeah, it's something like that. But I do have a negative to my armor, so
Yeah.
the hand-to-hand negated that. So I have 20. That's
So you take 8 more damage.
all right.
That is Lob's turn. Going back to the top,
Anything bad for you.
it is Cat, who is currently a weapon in your hand. And so he is still semi-conscious. And so he's just gonna he's got his daggers in hand still. He's just gonna try and throw them haphazardly. He does not have a bonus to marksmanship, let that be known. So 27 and 52 means that you take 6 damage.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Ray made a different character this time.
Ray actually leveled up. After Cat's turn, back in the turn order, it's Jacques.
So I don't know if I have a delayed turn order this round because I did hold part of my action and did the performance thing on Gob and Bib's turn, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
And it wasn't an attack action, I think, but it is a delayed portion, so I probably should.
It was after. It was on Syrinx's turn. So Syrinx, you're up, and then Jacques.
All right. So I'm gonna move up to Ray. Since they're climbing him, I know he's much larger than I am. And are they in reach? Is the one climbing him in reach? Is Gob in reach?
Yeah, Gob is, or I'm sorry, Lob is currently about, I'd say, chest to shoulder height on you, but he's basically on Raymond's knee.
All right, good enough. I'm gonna go for the attack.
Okay.
While it's climbing to you.
Yeah, because Raymond, you're 14 feet, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly why I asked.
Yes, I am.
Worst case, I'm climbing you too.
He's using the daggers as footholds.
It's the only way. All right. So I'm gonna attack with both my daggers. The first roll is gonna be for the wooden one, and the second one will be for the iron.
60 is a hit on the first one. 90 is a hit, but not a crit on the second one.
Right.
91 to 100. So how much damage do you deal to our good friend Lob?
No roll for damage, right?
Correct.
It's just this flat number.
Yep.
So 9.
All right. Good shot. Now it is Jacques' turn.
Okay. Let's deal with Gob first. So I am going to attack Gob.
Now there are two. There's Gob, who has been standing watching this thing happen and unfold. And then
he hasn't done
who is-
anything.
no, Gob was told to go to his room, and so he's still kind of like
Out of the
affected
mix.
by that. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
he should be going to his room.
He might actually not be Lamkai, which makes me wonder. All right, let's try Lob. We'll go for Lob.
Okay. 70 is a hit.
What's a longsword? It's just going to be the base damage of a longsword plus 1.
I can't remember that
Hang
offhand.
on. And I'll tell you, I got the book right here. It's just
Okay.
gotta find it.
Are you doing anything else?
I only have the one sword because I wasn't sure how much money I would have. If I would be able to get 2. So maybe I'll just punch.
Okay. Roll that
I'll
punch.
punch.
Yay! 43 is a hit. You hit him for 1 damage, unless you have hand to hand.
No, I don't have hand to hand. So
Cool.
it
So
is
whatever that
1
is,
damage.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you. Keep going.
Yep. Gob is up next. He is going to take a step away from the combat, kind of up flat against the wall where he was when you initially met him, and just kind of like hands up against, watching this group of adventurers destroy his friends one at a time. He's shell-shocked right now. Ray, you're up next.
All right. Fully expecting that I now have the most ultimate magical weapon in the world, I'm going to use Cat against... Oh, wait. I can't use it on Lob, can I? Because
Yeah,
he's on...
You can hit you can hit him. You just hit him off.
Okay. I'm going to try and smash and destroy him. 74.
Well, actually, based on what Jacques' damage was, as you go up to swing, Jacques stabs this Dargothian child, and he falls off, and he's very clearly in the midst of dying outright as a red vaporous spirit energy pours from every hole in his body as the spirit of Lamkai leaves this body.
So, yeah, you're...
Don't feel guilty.
Then.
I don't feel guilty at all now.
Yeah. Well,
this
in that
point,
case...
Cat is the only thing left. So what do you do with Cat?
In this instance, I guess I'm just gonna... I really like this weapon. I want to keep it. But I can't have it squirming away or killing me in the middle of the night. I'm just gonna smash him on the ground.
Well, with the 74, you do exactly that. How much damage do you deal?
I don't know. What is the damage of a Lamkai child Dargoth?
What's your melee damage bonus?
So my hand-to-hand is 14.
Okay, cool.
It would be 14 damage.
You crush him outright. And basically, have you ever, popped a water balloon?
No, please describe it to me.
It's that, but spirit energy. So,
Oh boy.
nice.
You have destroyed everything, and at this point, Gob is just cowering in fear.
I'm gonna tuck my new weapon into my belt.
There is. Oh dear. Okay. At this point, Ga is waking up from being unconscious.
I forgot about him.
He kind of looks around and sees Gob, and then he's just like, go! And gets up, and they both kind of run over to each other and just run off as quickly as they can.
I was going to adopt them.
I was thinking we needed some housekeepers.
Now,
Exactly.
Stella, at this point, you've made it all the way back to your home.
Okay.
Well, that's not where you were going. Did you get lost?
Yeah. No, I was gonna go to the tavern
Did
district.
she go to her room instead?
Sorry, this whole area is the tavern district.
Oh, Oh, I was gonna head towards the tavern with Lieutenant Orbo.
Oh, gotcha.
Thank you.
So as you're coming back, he is actually leaving the tavern and heading towards your home. He sees you and goes, Stella, I trust you have the artifact?
Sure did. I sure do.
Excellent. Well, it appears that the rest of your Monstrous X group must have died somehow within the confines of this adventure.
No. They're just taking care of some children that were playing in things they weren't supposed to. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that's awfully altruistic of them. Really, Claeg could use such a tender-hearted group like yourselves to watch after the children of this district. You all are great protectors, and I thank you for your service.
It's like a really uneasy smile, just like, yeah, that.
Well, I tell you what, if they're taking care of that, I can go ahead and give you your payment for a job well done. Let me see the artifact, though, if you don't mind.
She'll take it out and hold it out.
It really is something of wonder, huh? He kind of looks at it, and he's shaking it a little bit, and it's like a snow globe. There's stuff floating around in there. I'm just so curious why Lord Radna wants this, but like I said earlier, it's my job to do, not my job to ask questions.
From the gentleman that we got this from, he had mentioned it's kind of like another dimension.
Oh, interesting.
Just like trying to remember what he said, and like there's something inside of it that might be important. I don't know. I'm just a delivery cat.
Delivery cat. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, I guess I'll give you all payment then. He hands you a bag, 4 bags. Each of these pouches is 500 gold for a job well done. Like I said, this artifact, albeit weird and small, is quite worth it to our Lord Radna. So, I'll let you divvy that up as you see fit amongst your friends.
I sure will, thank you.
No. Thank you. Well,
man, I got a thought, just real quick. If it means so much to our boss, and obviously he's got all this money, why didn't he just buy it? Anyway, just a thought.
Plot.
See, I was thinking one of those things where it's like, you rolling over stuff, you don't got time for little tasks. You got bigger things on your plate.
If you can get something that's worth $3,000 for free, or 3,000 gold for free, why not?
Yeah.
I feel like he could have just done the same thing or leveled the place. He's a super powerful vampire.
Yeah, but you don't. There are levels to things so that he can put his time towards more important things. Maybe he's doing something that's worth 20,000 gold.
Yeah, he's sitting on his throne practicing his monologue.
His evil vampire laugh is just in an empty room. That one's not right.
He's telling the architects, no, it needs to be more echoey. The acoustics are important.
Move my throne to that corner.
How am I supposed to have a life or death struggle in this room when I can't even hear myself properly?
Blah, blah.
He's just walking around the castle doing that.
Nice.
Well, Stella, thank you again for a job well done. I will be in contact with you in the next couple of days to make sure that we have some more tasks that your group can take care of communicated to you so that you can complete them and advance Lord Radna's agenda.
Nice.
Be anxiously awaiting.
That is excellent.
I'd like to hear him tell me about Toyota.
Raw nuts.
So he departs, and as you guys see Lieutenant Orbo walk by, as you are literally like Raymond is sheathing a child into his belt.
right next to the head of Pew Mice.
Oh man,
attaching it.
It was sad to delete that token earlier. So what do you guys do now?
I give the guys their share of the money.
Oh wow, upfront and honest. Like it.
Ooh, cookies.
Yes, Raymond, we can buy all the cookies now.
First, we must find the cookie girls.
Is that girls that are cookies? Or girls that have cookies?
Why not both?
You got a point.
I like the thin ones with the spiciness.
The ginger snaps?
Sure.
I like those too.
So, what do you each spend the next several days doing?
Searching for cookie girls. So that I can get the thin toothpaste cookies.
Yeah. I etch out a little place for myself inside of this abode somewhere so that I don't have to scrounge around town after murdering a Lamkai that people believe are children. That's a tough sell.
My traps.
I'm gonna gather information about I forgot his name.
Skilts, something. The shopkeep.
Oh,
the opposing shopkeep to see what, like, price wise, I need to buy him outright.
Noted. He's looking at it, so we'll talk offline about that. But it's doable, and I think you might be able to invest in that one too.
And if the crib is formed enough, I am going to move it into my room.
Zero work has been done on that.
It's just this pile of slate.
I wasn't sure how far I got.
It's basically a pile of sharp rocks and spit. Because spit holds things together.
You know
Everybody
what?
Knows that.
You're right. I'll leave it where it is.
It's the centerpiece of the room.
Yeah.
That's what's there. Other normal houses have a fireplace, a nice rug in the living room.
And you have this thing.
Jail and spit.
We have the death crib.
Yeah.
Well, it is not my place to judge.
We don't have enough chairs for everybody. But here, go ahead and sit on this sharp chair.
Wait a minute. This is the perfect. Oh, this is so good. I'm gonna take Cat, my new weapon, and place him in the death crib. Perfect.
Wonderful.
So this is the trophy wall?
Pile?
Hoard. The trophy hoard.
There you go. What does Stella spend the rest of these next few days doing?
Eating, drinking. Maybe a tiny bit of shopping.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, just nothing in particular. Just perusing, maybe something for her new room, maybe? She's not used to having a room, so she's not quite sure what to get.
Sand.
Sand?
Yes.
We need more sand.
You
what about
specifically
Jacques?
Need sand.
What does Jacques
so
do in
that
the
you'll
next
stop
couple
going
days?
on the carpets.
I am actually studying everybody, and I encourage everybody to do more improv, like the baby sequence. You know, like I'll be able to pretend boiling water and stuff like that. I'm really into this whole. I'm really taken by the fact that these guys like to act in their spare time. So I am
Yes, that's what we're doing.
I am going to. I'm gonna participate in all of the shenanigans and improv that they have going on.
Does everyone participate in these games, basically?
Absolutely. 100%.
I'll participate in half if that's on the table.
Okay. Raymond?
Yeah.
I feel like Cyrix
I'll
is
participate.
very dry, though.
Okay, so Raymond
Very dry.
and Stella, you have, because you participate with Jacques, you guys gain a +2 to your performance ability, and Cyrix, you gain a +1.
Wow.
Awesome.
+2. Okay.
Jacques, yours improves by +2 as well.
If Jacques does any kind of like hokey party tricks or anything like that, Raymond is going to regard him as the greatest wizard ever in the land of Erethe.
Does that happen,
It only
Jacques?
makes sense.
What's that? If I do any type of what?
Like sleight
party
of hand
tricks.
tricks?
Yeah.
Oh. I can I of course can do a little bit of everything, you see. And I can do a little bit of card tricks, a little bit of sleight of hand. Hand me a gold coin. I will make it disappear.
I hand him a gold coin.
Let me go throw my roll into the chat.
Mind blown!
Is Raymond taking like just accepting whatever it is?
Oh yeah, he's
okay.
You don't even need to roll.
the greatest sorcerer to ever live in Erethe. Just yesterday, I witnessed him remove his thumb and reattach it.
Love it. Well, that's where we are going to call it this evening as the rest of the group goes about their next few days. Now, logistically, I know we're streaming live this Friday. We'll be back to our regular time on Tuesday next week, but it will be this same group again to accommodate Ray's changed schedule. So you guys get back-to-back Monstrous X episodes.
Use protection.
Oh my. So
There it is.
Stay safe.
yeah, it's exciting, it's fun. I'm excited to get you guys kind of in front of the heroic group because I'm going to use that as from a storytelling standpoint. So it'll be good. Now,
Yeah, you don't want Monstrous X coming at you from behind.
oh no. Thank you
do
guys
you?
for watching, for tuning in, for dealing with this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow Tabletop Tavern 20 on Twitch, to follow Shattered Tabletop Games on YouTube if you want to watch the replays, and share the podcast. That's a great way to do it. Oh, I forgot to do this at the intro. With all the OGL stuff for D&D, we made the starter kits 100% free on DriveThruRPG if you want the PDF. So if you're listening
Heck yeah.
and you've wanted to play, go download the starter kit. It's a level 1 through 6 adventure with all the game mechanics and rules and character creation stuff up to level 6. So go download that. We've had a lot of people download already, which is cool. Yeah, so thanks for
That's
supporting
awesome.
us. So, all right, we will go to outro video and see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.
See ya.